Morning, everybody. We're going to make some jam today. We are fresh out. It is early March. All we have left is plum, I think. And everybody likes a variety. So it's obviously not berry picking time here in the north. So I went to the store and bought some raspberries, red raspberries, and some blackberries. We didn't get a very big crop of blackberries last year, not near enough even to make a batch of jam, so I don't have much choice other than to buy them. And we already made jam out of the raspberries we picked last year, so and it's gone. It's probably everybody's most favorite. Normally we do wild raspberries, and they're just full of seeds, which everybody tolerates because it's so good. These will have less seeds in them. But I don't think the flavor is quite as good as going picking wild raspberries. To do this, we're going to need 4 cups of red raspberries for a batch and 4 cups of blackberries. I use Sure-Gel, the Sure-Gel. I like it better than the packets of powder. For each one of these, we'll need 1 gel pack. You know, this, if you've never done jam or jelly before, Sure-Gel, these instructions are in there. It is, if you follow the instructions, you won't mess up. Just, it's super easy to do and try. The biggest expense of getting into canning is probably buying the jars. If you can find them at a sale or you have a family member who doesn't do it anymore, it's worth doing. You know, the jams and jellies in particular are better than what you get in the store, I think. So let's get started. We're going to start with 4 cups of the raspberries. And they're supposed to be mashed. So mash them down. Okay, we've got our 4 cups of fruit. Raspberries. For red raspberry, I need 6.5 cups of sugar. There's a half. Five and a half. 6.5 cups of sugar. And turn the heat on. Put the berries in. We're going to add the sugar. So now we just got to let this get up to a boil. We got to stir it, and I'll bring you back and show you more then. You can see it start to boil, but it doesn't continue to boil when I stir, so That's not where it needs to be yet. Alright, I'm stirring, it's still boiling. We're setting the timer for 1 minute. And I'm going to reduce, pay really close attention to the heat because it will boil over if we have too much heat. I want it to continue to boil, I just don't want it to boil over, so we're going to reduce it. The foaming, turn the timer off. And I will add our packet of gel. And we have to bring that back to a boil. Alright, we're at a constant boil, so we'll set it for 1 minute. Stirring the entire time. Timer's off, heat is off. Now at this point you can skim any foam off you didn't want, or any foam off that's on top. I don't. I put it right in the jar. You could ladle it. I like to pour it into this glass container and then pour. I'm going to fill it to about 1/4 inch to the top. We'll get the next jar over here. And we'll just keep doing that. Clean the rims. So to do that, I'm going to take a clean paper towel, dab it in my hot boiling water so it's damp, like this. And I'm going to go around and just wipe rims off. If I see on there, there's some pink, so I'll make sure I flip it over. There we go. They're clean. Now I'm going to take the lids out. And if you watched any of my canning videos before, on something like this in particular, I will reuse these lids. If it doesn't seal, I will simply put it in the refrigerator. Or you can put it in the freezer and it will last just fine. I don't recall ever having one not seal, even after multiple uses. And some of these now have been used 3 or 4 times. I wholly expect one of these times it won't seal, but that's not the case yet. Now we're going to put a ring on, finger tight, and then one more crack down. So we'll go finger tight, one more crank down. So that's it for the raspberry. We're just going to set these back here and let them cool. I'm going to clean the stuff up I need to reuse, and we will start the blackberry. Okay, so there's the cherry from the fruit trees in the backyard. And what do we get? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 of them? Is that right? Yeah, and one's half full, so 9.5. But that's obviously a bigger jar, so probably a good 10. Alright guys, I don't know if I'll step back in and do a final video. I usually do, but if I don't, thanks for watching. That was a little right around 2 hours, maybe slightly over 2 hours by just a few minutes to do 3 different batches of jam this morning. See you later, guys.